shocking but inspiring speeches. My name is Michiel Anderweg. I'm a youth representative of the Dutch youth-led organization Choice for Youth and Sexuality. We are promoting the sexual and reproductive health and rights and youth participation in this field. One of the subjects that we're also focusing on is comprehensive sexuality education, so that's something where we'll be telling you more about today. Comprehensive sexuality education enables choices and promotes safe sexual behavior. With comprehensiveness, that word we use because it means that the education should include all aspects of sexuality and it should be specific for each situation. Knowing the anatomic aspects of the body is not enough in comprehensive sexuality education, because young people should learn about relationships, about sexual orientation, about rights, about gender, and this has to fit in the context of the specific area where you're working in. And when a girl or a young woman has got all this information, she's able to make well-informed choices and decisions about her sexuality, her health and her reproduction. She's aware of the ways that she can protect herself against unwanted pregnancy or the HIV or other STIs, the sexual transmittable diseases or infections. With knowledge about sexual orientation, she will experience her sexuality in her own way, and that's very important, we think. And when boys and young men are involved with comprehensive sexuality education, they will experience the same kind of freedom of choice. They will have the opportunity to protect themselves for STIs. They can experience their own sexuality in their own way, and whether they want to have children or not, and when and if. And understanding your sexuality is important for boys, also to respect the boundaries of their relational and sexual partners, and to build consensual relationships, which is very important, I think. Comprehensive sexuality education creates strong and well-informed human beings, and that's something that's very important for every community. This information makes young people more respectful towards their own and other sexuality, to their sexual orientations, their rights and their boundaries. This decreases the violence and the discriminations, and comprehensive sexuality education makes young people also more gender sensitive. The evidence. The UNESCO has done research in December 2009 and what they saw is that using curriculum-based sexuality education reduces the sexually risky behavior. Nearly all the studies of sexuality education programs demonstrate increased knowledge. And research has shown that sexuality education doesn't mean automatically that young people are going to have sex earlier. Comprehensive sexuality education can lead to later and more responsible sexual behavior. So that would,
lower abortion rates.
Yeah. Yes, of course. Yes. In my personal experience, I've seen that comprehensive sexuality education is very effective. For my peers and I, the right information made us able to make our own decisions and in a well-informed way. And we are free to accept our sexual orientations. We know our rights and we know the importance of using condoms, which is also very important. Comprehensive sexuality education is one of the most important and effective instruments that we have to create gender equality and healthy women and men. So we're talking about life-saving information. Thus, all actors on all levels, and then also includes parents and educators, should promote these positive role models that facilitate young people to become gender-sensitive adults, which would be ideal. We would like to urge governments to include comprehensive sexuality education in the conclusions of the 55th session of CSW, because if we want to involve women in technology, there are some things that women first need. And if she is unplanned or unwantingly pregnant, her chances of going to school will decrease. If she is infected with HIV or get AIDS, her chances will again decrease. So we need sexual education before we can reach the full involvement of young girls and women in technology. So like we say in Choice always, information is the solution in this case. Thank you.
Back home, when you want to praise a young man, you say "Mfana mfa."